Today I'm talking about an app called Nuelink. Nuelink is a social media management tool that you will love it. Hang in with me for just 30 seconds so I can show you their homepage really quick, and then I'll take you back inside of my account, the Nuelink app. Nuelink app is a social media management tool that you schedule months of your social content in minutes. And I'll show you how that works. And you create once, post forever. Let's get into it. This is their homepage. Let me show you really quick about their features. You can look at the screen, take a screenshot. They have content library that if you don't have your own content and you look or you're looking for something different, then they have a content library that you can at least start with. So that takes care of your content block. And they have what's called collections. So it's almost like a folder. So you can collect your content into what they call collections. Now, then they have automation. This is really cool. This is the magic. This is the secret. So, and I'll show you how that works. So hang in with me. And then you can schedule, obviously, and then you have analytics for all your posts. Here is their pricing. Now they have three different plans: standard, premium, and business. Under the category of business, then you can have higher plan that is under category of agency, and that is what agency is. Agency plus is there are two plans. Now if you go with yearly, then you right now you can get 50% off. So for agency as well, and for the business plan as well, depending on your need. So and then they have all kinds of automation with different apps and different platforms. So you can I will show you a few of them that I'm already using. As you can tell, that there's plenty to start off with. There's some social proof there, and then there's some advanced features that they're listing here. You can take a look. They call New AI, which is basically an AI assistant. It's really awesome. Bulk import, pre-made content library that I mentioned, link shortener, hashtag generator, shortcode. That's a cool one, advanced one. Cross posting, insights, recycle posts, and auto thread for Twitter, and then auto retweet, and then media library. Okay, Instagram stories, Instagram carousels, LinkedIn carousels, add to queue, post to Facebook group, calendar view, follow up comments, and more coming soon. This is awesome, and I'll show you in a bit. Just hang in with me. I'll now take you inside of my Nuelink account. So here I am inside my Nuelink account. You can see that they have a very clean interface, and the set of menus are very limited, so you don't get overwhelmed by top level menus, gazillion of them, or a bunch of menus are buried inside of the high level or top level menus. So the main menu set is on the left sidebar, and on the topmost you have they call brand. It's almost you can think of as workspace. So right now I have two different brands. On the left side bar, you can easily, they have a big bold button of create post, because once you get going, after you set up your account, then most of the time you're going to be creating posts. Okay. And then um, when you log in, this was the view of queue of all your posts that are queued up for posting. You can see that I have so many already, and you can click published ones, what the published ones are, and then posting schedule, what the posting schedule is. So it's laid out really clean with color coded, which you can actually customize for each of your collections. And so by collection, you can see that which collection is scheduled for posting when, and then it gives you obviously the published ones. Okay, and when for the queue, now you have two different views. One is the feed, so it gives you an overall total feed, which one comes first and next, and so on. But if you want to look at the calendar view of your queue, then you can see it. And look how clear it is. This is a big challenge, I think, in most of the social media management apps that you might have seen. I have seen quite a few, and this is a challenge. So what you can see here is that when you hover over, okay, then it just gives you what that post is, actually the next post that is in queue. And if you notice very carefully on the heading of the collection, or whatever is scheduled for that day, the name of the collection. Okay, and I'll show you a little bit what that is. And then same as then I have for Wednesday in this example, if I hover over, it's going to give me that the first post that is in queue for that collection for that day and date. Okay, and so on. So that's a really nice feature, and you can see that it's so simple user interface, that on top right, because most of the time what you're going to do, you're going to either create post or create a collection of posts. Okay, and I'll show you in a bit here. So let's move on to the next feature, which is collections. Now notice how it's laid off from top to bottom in the sidebar of these menus, because once you get going, once you set up initially, you're interested in your queue view. So what's in the queue, that's what you want to see when you log in, right? Or first. And then if you want to create collections or posts, then you have the buttons, and when you go to collections, then it nicely laid out in a card view. I love this. In card view, now I have done, for example, a YouTube to image post. Okay, that works for Instagram. So I can name my collections this way. Okay, then they have Spotify. Okay, so now, by the way, these two are created: YouTube to image post and Spotify to FB or Facebook pages and Twitter. So what I'm doing is that I've set up an automation where I link up Nuelink to Spotify, and it pulls all the existing Spotify episodes that I have on my Spotify podcast show. And by the way, it has a limit of 100 episodes to fetch 100 episodes, up to 100 episodes. So I had only a few. It fetched them all, set it up with, and it actually brings it in a collection. And as part of automation setup, so this is their automation feature, which I'm going to talk about next. Is I'll show you next. But I'm already telling you that these two collections that I've created is using the automation feature, which is so awesome. Now for YouTube, right now it's limited because it's limited by probably Google, and I think they recently got an approval that it will pull or fetch a lot more than about 14, I think, right now. So I had a lot more on my YouTube channel. So even if it's your own channel, it has a limit of 14 right now, which can actually be much larger. I don't know what the number is going to be, but it's going to be much larger. But you can always upload a list. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm in the process of actually exporting my data from Google and make a CSV file or Excel or Google Sheet file, and then upload the remaining videos into this collection, so that, as you can see, there are 14 posts in the queue and one published. Okay. So initially it pulled in 14, but then I added one more. I published, and automatically it showed up here in the collection. So that's the magic of automation setup already. So I don't need to use any, if I want, I could, but I don't need to use any Zapier or Pabbly or anything unless I need to. So for this kind of setup, at least for YouTube, pulling in the YouTube videos, I can just go do it. All right. So as you can tell, I'm really excited about this. All right. So now, so I've set up, like, for example, I have actually set up right now. I think I was in the middle of setting up, or maybe that's in a different brand that I showed earlier, that I have actually the RSS feed automation from my blog post or blog on my other marketingautomationfocus.com website. And then I have set up for it to pull my blog post, which actually already pulled. So any new blog that I publish is going to get pulled automatically, and then it gets posted based on my schedule. And so this is really cool. Let me show you really quick that there are a whole bunch of pre-made collections. This is what I think they call library, right? So there are categories like quotes. They're like facts, memes, questions. This is awesome. This is crazy. Okay. So the very first thing I did was pull some quotes, right? And I think these are morning quotes, motivational quotes. So I actually, so you can see this added, right? This is what I did. So I haven't touched any others, but the very first thing what I did, I said, like, okay, I'm not going to worry about pulling in, setting up automation, bunch of content, my own content. But right now I said, I'm just going to start with motivational quotes. I love motivational quotes. And so you can actually add to your collection. So add this collection to your own collection. And it actually, let me take you back here really quick, that it actually shows this motivational quotes weekly. So I just want to have, so now I already got 52 weeks of posts, motivational quotes that I post on Facebook, my Facebook group, and Twitter, and even LinkedIn. I think I set it up. And so as you can see that they're like, actually, I think it's the Instagram as well. Yeah, Instagram, Twitter, and then I don't think I've added LinkedIn here on this motivational quotes. I have to check, but but it's a nice view, and it kind of gives you this when you hover over. I mean, these are little things that really makes it a pleasure to use, because it's so easy to know what's going on, right? I don't have to go deeper anywhere. On the surface, I have pretty much, high level view. And if I just want to know, okay, when am I posting motivational quotes? Here you go. Mondays at 10 a.m. Boom. And then these like, so when you hover over these icons, it tells me this one I think is my page, is another page, and then this one is my Instagram, and then this one is my Twitter. Is it Twitter? Yeah, it's a little icon there. And so you pretty much, and then it tells you no automation, right? Now here, like I was telling you before, YouTube and Spotify, and this one another YouTube, these two have set up with because this one is for the links, right? So Instagram, you can't post links. So that's why I have image posts. So it only takes the image or the thumbnail from my YouTube videos. So this is awesome. And then captions has all the captions, the title and description a little bit. And I'll show you really quick, but you can tell how excited I am about this. So for Instagram, I just created a different automation. So at the bottom of this card, it says YouTube automation. You hover over. How easy is that? It's just amazing, right? I mean, I have other tools. I really like them too, but this one got me started much faster and easier. And I'm sure I might be using others as well, and checking them out, and looking at different features and comparisons for my own interests, quite honestly. But this one, it, as you can see, it's all set up, it's all active. Okay. And so let me jump to automations now. And So you can see that there are three automations already set up. So whichever ones you set up is going to show you. Okay. And if you have a large button here and it says add automation. Now you can have more than one automation using the same app. Like for YouTube, I have two. So you can have as many as you want as automation setup. And then the same thing with Spotify. I have one with Spotify, and so there's an auto retweet setup. This is awesome. I haven't set this up. So um, and then there are a bunch of other apps you can see. IFTTT is the one, also a good one. Instagram cross posting. I haven't done that. And LinkedIn cross posting. I have to see what those are, and I haven't tried them. RSS is the feed one for the blog, or you can use the WordPress. I think there is a WordPress. So WordPress does the same thing, but RSS feed is generic one. Okay, and what else? So you got pretty much. There's a solid collection of apps that you can set up automation. So I'm not going to go into details of setup, otherwise this session will be too long. But if you if you go through the setup, then you'll see how easy it is to go through and set up the automations and create new collection. You can use the existing ones, or you can create a new one. Okay, so it allows you. There's a lot of flexibility here. And before I move on, I'm going to go back to Q, and I'm going to show you something really neat. So I'm going to, let's just see. Actually, let me go to collections and go to this. Let's go to this collection here for motivational quotes. Okay. So now, if I click on this, it gives you a preview. How neat is that? Okay, so this is I discovered just the other day. So this is cool. Now, if I want to edit this, okay, so now I can. Did I click edit? Okay, let's just click edit now. So look at this view, how simple it is. So this was created off of their content library, right? Um, and now for whatever channels you have actually selected after you connect the social channels, then you have a caption here, and there are a whole bunch of options here down here, as you can see here in the middle of this screen. Now I'm showing you as I hover over. So there are different types of things that you can actually insert as a post. This one, if you wanted to edit, okay, or if you're creating one, and then there are hashtags, and then there is this shortcode. So shortcode, I'll show you in a minute, but that really is a neat feature. And I'll show you. It's almost like a liquid code where you define a custom field, so to speak, and then it automatically looks at the value for that custom field and automatically inserts that value into your post. And this new AI is the AI assistant that actually helps you with the caption and a few other things. But I'm not going that deep right now. But it tells you that. Now, one more thing here, which I really liked, that while you're creating a post, for each channel that you select over here, like right now is Facebook, and then Twitter, and then Instagram. Watch actually down below here, down at the bottom, it gives you a little guide that you may not remember, that for each social channel, what you can post and what the limits are in terms of file size, how many of them, like can you do carousels or carousels, and what's the minimum size of the image. And then if you hover over, it's going to tell you, okay, that's for image, that's for videos, and then this is for reel. Okay, so for reels, you have all this format and the max file size. It's right there. So you don't have to remember, you don't have to look up, open another tab or something. And it's sort of, it allows you to do things, create posts or edit posts pretty much on the fly, so to speak, right? So you can see it's well thought out app, the way they have created and designed it, right? So I'm going to cancel out of this. And I just wanted to show you that I showed you automation already. And then there's insights. And so that's in beta. Okay. So you got some insights here. Okay. So that's cool that you can kind of take a look at. And for social channels, then like you can see here that I've connected so many of these channels here, right? And then when if you want to add one, then you can see connect channels, and there are a whole bunch of them, like I was saying before. Okay, and this one is coming soon. Discord and Slack is coming soon. Okay, so I'm going to click outside of it. It disappears. It's so simple. And then link shortener is the one that I'm not using right now. And the media library is all the files that you have uploaded. So I made a mistake when I said the media library was their collections. So their collections was what was it? So if you go to collections, and once you go to that is pre-made collections. So I was thinking of pre-made collections as media library. So I was wrong there. And so media library is your own media that you have uploaded, and then you can have settings and everything. And then you have shortcodes. So, like I was telling you, there's some system uh, uh, short codes already, like day, month, year, platform. Those are systems you can't edit those. So if you insert these into your caption or description, it's going to automatically pull in at the time of posting or publishing your post. So I was just playing with it, that I have a collection for Halloween sale type, promotion type collection. And in there, I have actually created my own short code, which basically pulls in the value, which is hashtag. So I have specific hashtag Halloween sale promo. I want to have that my own. I don't have to type or select every time I create a post. So this is going to be inserted automatically on each post. So that's the power of this short codes is. And there right now, I'm not even thinking like what else I could do. I just did one really quick the other day. And then it's a bunch of hashtags. I told you about the manage brands. You can, and then you have accounts where you have general settings like password, name, etc., and the billing. And then they have notifications. So let me click it really quick. So notification is different options of notifications. So I figured that when a post is published, I don't really need to have a notification emailed to me. I had it on in the beginning, and I saw how good it was, and I really thought that I'm going to be posting so much, then I don't want to receive that many emails. And so I only want to know the other options here. So right now, this is what I have selected, and I selected like a weekly digest as well as part of it. So here is Nuelink, your social media management tool. You schedule once and post forever, and you can schedule like in minutes. And this is really cool. With their key feature that I like is the automation. And like other features, I haven't even gone into much details, so that's for another day. But hopefully this helps you, and bye for now.